The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And they'll start this drive just across. Pretty nice work on the return. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Yeah! There we go! I take.
They defer to Brown to start the drive. 5 yards on the game's first play, 2nd down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 5.
Here go 46.
They just get the play off. Now Prescott. It's wheeled in downfield by Johnston. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
Defensive talk 101. Don't let the quarterback out of the pocket, because when that happens, yeah, you may shrink the field with your defense, but it's so easy to lose someone on the backside. And he finds him and picks up a big gain.
Prescott now. It's complete to Brown, right side. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. The Bengals in trouble to start play, 6 and 8 on the year. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
And again, it's Prescott. That is caught, and he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. From the gun, a give to Brown. And he'll take this into the end zone for Bengal TD. Chase Brown with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bengals will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Ohio State. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. Those are the types of run, Charles, that they say this first-year running back can provide a lot more of in the future.
He made it look easy, didn't he? Picking up that first down. Some have described him as a diamond in the rough with a lot of polish, nice little bumping. This guy could be one of the top backs going forward.
Tackle made that time by B.J. Hill. This is 2nd and 8. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. That's caught inside the 20. There's the stiff arm. And did he get in? No. They'll mark him out at the 1-yard line. A big play that time for Cleveland. 57 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he takes this one in for a Brown score. A great play there. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Browns respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. And that touchdown's going to put him in double digits now for the year. It's his 10th rushing touchdown of the campaign. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return.
In a tie game, both sides are looking for something to give them an advantage. It often falls back on special teams. And that return, that could be the spark to untie the game.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. You look at this Browns defense. And they come in a top 10 unit against the pass, currently 8th in the NFL.
And since this is such a good unit at covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
Right side, he has Johnston. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play, and it'll be a 3rd and about 13. And they'll send the tight end in motion. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
Here we go.
Now Prescott. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. 2nd down coming up.
Here we go, 47.
Throwing, Prescott. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
To the right side and intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And the Browns will take over possession here up at the 44.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. 7-7, our score after 1. Second down and 3. Back to throw. Sanders. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Operating from the gun, Sanders. It is intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Lewis Seed. And the Bengals are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. The Bengals drive about to get going. They're riding a 2-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll given the quick turnaround?
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because everyone's locked in practice and meetings because everyone feels good about themselves. And for coaches, this is where they have to tell themselves, don't add too much. Don't worry about game plans as much as players. So look at your play sheet and think, give it to the guys who play best, and don't worry about the rest of it.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Hey, 47. Yeah, here we go. Right there. Here we go, 47. 26.
Now Prescott. He's got Brown on the out route complete. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Prescott. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 38-yard line. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. On 1st and 10, here's Brown. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
But they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
47.
Prescott to throw it. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Here we go. Going to 54. Going to 54. Why? Going to 54. Why? 26.
Here's Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. Staying on his feet. But in the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down. 1:54 left on the clock here in quarter number 2. So on 4th down, on is Evan McPherson and the Bengal field goal unit. On the right hash. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And this one will not work out. It is incomplete. It would have been a long field goal. The fake doesn't work out. And this Browns defense stands tall. The Browns drive about to get started. In a close game like this, Charles, those interceptions like they had on the last drive could be costly. But here they've got another opportunity to seize control of this game.
And they better take advantage of it because otherwise, if they end up losing by 1 score, they'll relive this over and over and over until they have another opportunity to wipe it away.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they had incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the 1st half. But if you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Looking to throw. Sanders. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A big play there on the catch and run. And it'll result in a fresh set of downs. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, these two teams met in Cleveland earlier in the year with the Browns coming out on top. So a win here in Cincinnati would give them the season sweep 2-zip.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
They're looking for Judy, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Lewis Seen. And the Bengals will take over here just shy of the 30.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
And they've got just under 50 seconds, so time enough to try to work their way downfield if they so choose.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
Now a 2nd and 10.
To throw is Prescott.
Pass hauled in by Johnston.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Looking to throw. Prescott. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Here's Prescott.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Quez Watkins.
61 yards.
And the Bengals will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that makes the score 14-7.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Now the Browns will use the first
of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Second and long. Under pressure, and they got to him again. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burned the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. Back-to-back sacks have this place in a frenzy as they line up again, third and long now. Operating from the gun, Sanders. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. So after 3 drives and 3 touchdowns combined between these two clubs, finally we get a defensive stop.
Yes, and welcome to the party, defensive players. And glad to have you because for a while there, it almost felt like it was 11 going downfield on air. Okay, so to be able to have someone come up, make a stop, now we got a football game going.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. A 1-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Browns drive about to get started.
Charles, some things to like about that first half. Ultimately trailing here, but certainly this deficit is manageable. So curious to see what adjustments they may have made at intermission.
As am I, because I think things bode well for a possible comeback, because I thought a lot of their best reps in the first half came through the passing game. They were hitting the open receivers, taking whatever the coverage gave them and making it work well for themselves. Now, they just want to pick up the pace of scoring a little bit. So I expect them to come back, continue to throw the ball effectively.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at a 45. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. Up the middle they go. Sampson.
And he's going to have a Browns first down. His good running gets him to about the 44.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Now a play fake here on first down.
Downfield and caught by Thornton.
And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Thornton, the motion man right.
They go play action here on first down. He's got it. Touchdown, Browns. A 20-yard touchdown.
And the Browns are an extra point away from drawing level.
Hopkins with the extra point, and we are tied at 14. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception.
Certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were a nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great effort there with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Browns have scored again in this third quarter, this time to move out in front. Extra point good by Hopkins. And the lead is now 21-14. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Looking to throw. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Myles Garrett, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24.
Here we go. Right take.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Room past the 35. And finally taken down at the 36-yard line. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Prescott from the gun. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Here we go, 46.
Now Prescott on 4th down. And able to find Gesicki as tight end. And he's able to get it all the way down to the 20. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the sticks make a drastic shift forward. Yeah, he's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. 2nd down now.
Early down stuff's to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Got a man. It's Brown. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Flush to his right. Oh, Prescott stripped. And this is picked up by the Browns. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I know one thing. The team that had the ball and was driving, they're going to feel horrible. But the team that was on defense, I think we got to give them a little bit of credit, able to hang in there and force a key turnover.
In the red zone, though, had a chance to tie it and an opportunity missed.
Jalen Watson dropped him defensively.
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Second and 5.
Back to throw. Sanders eluding the pressure right. Able to locate his running back open downfield.
And he's going to get this down inside the 40 before he's finally ridden out of bounds.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Off the play fake. Sanders.
And he gets this to Thornton.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a 1st down again. Looking to throw. Sanders forced out to his left. Wide open receiver complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1.
And they'll run again. And good work there defensively as they're able to keep him out of the end zone.
Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
And now 3rd and goal coming up, the loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder, and they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
Now Sanders going to throw on 3rd and goal. Buying time to his left. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did.
Yeah! Here we go! What do you think?
Out of his end zone, Prescott. This will be caught by Brown. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
An inside give, Brown. That's a strong running. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line.
43 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. They go right back to the ground here in Brown. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
Well, how about the big guy there showing some agility? He just flowed from his D-tackle position in order to make that play.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset.
2nd down, 8 yards to go.
Here we go. What do you think?
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep.
And he is going to get out of bounds with the 1st down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout. An excellent run there coming from out wide.
And we used to consider these jet sweeps to be gadget plays or something a little bit unusual, right? But now most teams have some version of this play in their playbook. And I think it's a lot because of the receivers that are being developed nowadays. These guys look like running backs, even though they're playing out on the perimeter. Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
So back-to-back incompletions, now 3rd and 10. And first things first, before you think about marching the ball down the field, you got to move the chains.
You're exactly right. Got to get back into focus here. Get the 1st down. That's what's vital to them.
Prescott being chased out left.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
Picked off by Jerome Baker. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the ball thinking that he was open, but I think the quarterback spotted him too late. And that margin that he had on the defenders, that got eaten up, and they came up with the interception.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here, 2nd and 11. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, it was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Operating from the gun, Sanders. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and is just trying to play through. You know, he's one of those tough guys that wants to answer the bell each and every play for his team. That might be throwing off his accuracy.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Browns unable to move the chains on fourth down. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
This is 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. Wait, take.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep.
Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. Here comes 2nd down.
They'll give this up the middle to Brown. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
47. 26.
To throw, Prescott. Complete to Johnston here.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now the Bengals going to signal for their third and final timeout as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the fourth.
Here's Dak.
And it's caught. It's a touchdown. So they rally here in the final minute, and they're an extra point away from tying this game. So a big play coming up for the Bengals as they'll indeed go for two.
Now Dak.
Flushed out right. And he is in for the two. I still can't believe they went for it, but they've got themselves a lead here late in the ball game.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return. Here's 1st and 10.
They'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
Derwin James with a pick.
And the Bengals have just about sewn up this football game.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game.
2nd and 7. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball.
Yeah. Here we go. Like that. 26.
They'll run on third down with Brown. And he will have a Bengals first down, and it's celebration time on that sideline, and they've earned it. Throwing here, Prescott. Looking deep here for Chase. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And you've got to say, CD, it was the defense who had a big part in the W.
No, without question. When you force 4 turnovers, you get to enjoy the spoils of victory, don't you? It's rare that you force 4 turnovers and lose a ball game. That's almost unheard of. They carried this one home.